Hey guys, it's Madison here. I'm your Fridays, and I'd like to start the video off by saying a few things. I think it's two. One, on Saturday of last week, so like 7 days ago tomorrow, does that make sense? I went to see a show at UCF called The Other F Word by the Breakthrough Productions. In which some of you may know LO Steph from Tumblr, or maybe LGBTeens, that collab channel, which I believe she's a Monday. Yeah, so if any of you guys know of her or are a big fan of her, I just want to say I got to meet her, and it was great. Like, she, I just wanted to gush. She's great, and like as soon as I said I followed her on Tumblr, she was like, "Oh my god!" And she gave me a hug, and I was like, "Yes." I'm gonna put her YouTube channel right here, and her Tumblr right here. Click on them. Click either one. They're both great. And Tuesday, I went to a LGBT group, and that was also great. It was my first time, and they welcomed me with open arms, and I knew a couple of people there, so yeah, that's just an update for what I've done this week. Yep, so that's it. So let's get to your questions. Question number 1, best and worst way to deal with homophobia. So here's a worst way. Dude, you're such a fag. That was not how you should have handled it. So, here is a best way of dealing with homophobia. Dude, you're such a fag. Oh, why, yes I am, good sir. Or, why, yes I am. In fact, every morning I wake up and I puke rainbows. Yeah, so pretty much the best way of dealing with homophobia is not to get worked up about it. Certainly do not get physical with them. Don't get verbally abusive with them. It's just, it's stooping to their level, and it's not giving you a good reputation. It might be proving their assumptions in their heads even more, that you are a bad person, that you are a hurtful person because of who you are. So you should probably either just brush it off, or if they say something like, you're a fag, or you're so gay, or stop being such a queer, or something like that, either own it and accept yourself as that if you are, or just brush it off, or make a joke about it. Just the nicer you are, the better the situation is probably going to turn out. It'll probably just piss them off, and yeah, just don't let it get to you. I struggled for a while with being able to brush it off and not let it get to me, but the more I learned to accept myself as what I am, the more I was able to own it and just throw it back right in their face, like, I'm gay? Yeah. Yes, I am. So, next question is, if you could live in a world where being LGBT was the norm and being heterosexual was the minority, would you? Why or why not? I would like to maybe live there for a day, maybe 2 days or so. If I have to kind of clarify the question for myself. If I could live in a world where being straight was kind of like being gay in this world, and being gay was like being, if it was all flip-flopped, would I live there? Again, only for a little while. Kind of want to see what it feels like to not have to come out anymore, where if you were straight, you'd probably have to come out. Honestly, I don't want anyone to be a minority, so no, that would suck, but I would live in a world where there were no minorities, where everything was just normal, there was no coming out, you just kind of said, yeah, I'm gay, or yeah, I'm straight. It's just either that, or I would live in a world where everything was coming out. I mean, hey, if we gotta do it, they should do it too. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to live there forever because I would probably end up fighting for straight rights or something like that because I'm such an activist. Yeah, so. And the last question is your favorite television LGBT couple. I know two of our other days said Shane and Carmen, and I was gonna say it too when I was planning this video, but because I was watching The L Word last night, and I actually just spoiler alert, I just watched the episode where Shane left Carmen at the altar, and like I just watched that episode last night, and so I was like, well, everyone's saying that, and yeah, they're a good LGBT couple. I don't think they're my favorite though. My favorite might be Spencer and Ashley from South of Nowhere. I love that couple so much. They just make me happy in every single way. I think my favorite though is Ashley, just because she's such a badass. And I kind of go for the badass all the time. So, yeah, no, I like Ashley. So, yeah. So those are your questions for the week. Those are my answers. Leave a comment down there if you have any questions you would like us to answer in future weeks. I'll put the email down there as well. And I'll put my Tumblr down there as well. And so that's it. I'm your Fridays, and I'll see you guys next week. I just realized I said as well like twice. That's not cool. Bad grammar.